Oh my gosh, shut up, lady. Probably not. Uh-oh. Hey, let's get started with some Ridge Racer today. What do you think, Ridge Racer for the arcade? I think it sounds like a great idea. But first, let's post this to the social media post, right? So I got my Sega Saturn out right now. I'm on creating some longer form content for the Play Retro Show channel. Stay tuned for that. Got some exciting news about Doom. Oh, hi, Tex. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? You ready for some Ridge Racer? Ridge Racer. Drill Doze. Mr. Driller. Okay. Bow. There is the arcade Namco. Oh, you got new follow on YouTube and Rumble. Oh, nice. Very good. What's I doing? I completely forgot what I was doing, Tex. Heap. Heap, heap. I remember now. I was going to post a blue sky. Then I'm live. Lucky Phil, know you. What's going on, Lucky Phil? How's it going, my friend? Ready for some Ridge Racer? Racing some ridges? I think it's a great idea. First, let's post it. We're live. Streaming some classic racing. Ridge Racer. Arcade. And home ports. PlayStation. It's not how you spell PlayStation, though. Lucky Field says 8:30 a.m. still up from yesterday. No, Shay, what is going on, my friend? How is your, Wednesday by now? Still Tuesday over here where I'm rocking it. About the Nam collection. I believe what this is called, the Namco collection. They had a US version called the Namco collection, and I'm trying to compare the two. I don't remember Ridge Racer being on my Namco 50th arcade collection, but I could be wrong. I'll take a look. Ridge Racer. It's just, that makes the noise. Let's make sure we got all the audios porting to the right places. Ace Combat 2. Yeah, we'll have to get that one too. Get the stream manager pulled up. Too bad. It looks like Tonda's not streaming tonight, which is too bad. Jay says, yep, Wednesday over here, settling into the workday, ready for distractions. Well, good, because we're about to do just that. Retro gaming. Stream. Twitch.tv. Brian Dunaway. Or has the ads kicked in yet over on Twitch? I was meant to look. Ad starts in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Meanwhile, who played Ridge Racer at the arcade or on their PlayStation? Or maybe you played some of the subsequent sequels. Any favorites out there? Lucky Phil can confirm. So daytime is sleep time. I'm sleeping till the day. What you think about that? Well, Lucky Phil, it's good to see you, friend. Like I haven't seen you in a minute. And I feel like you added some extra L's to the end of your name. Puppy Kitten Trout is here. Howdy, hello. Hope everyone is having a great night. I am having a great night. YouTube.com/@ Brian Dunaway, or is it the Brian Dunaway? It's the Brian Dunaway on YouTube. Woo! post this on Blue Sky, my preferred social media platform at the moment. Right, Brian? That's right, Brian. Good call. I don't know why this music's so happy, but I love it. Love it. Quick. Post it to there. Guess we might as well give X some lovin'. Gotta give some X lovin'. I suppose I should. Think Thread should get a little lovin' too? McLovins. Why not give it to all of them? Threads. Mastodon needs a little love. Oh, hi. Look at that. Welcome in. Oh, that was Stelmaria. That was yesterday. Oh, I must not be on. Oh, I see him. I'm not logged into Brian's account. Logged into the Play Retro account over there on the YouTubes. But I did hear a message. Monkey Bananas, what's up? Thank you for the follow, Tweep. Where was that even at? Where did that follow come from? Botrix lets me know, but thank you, Tweep. What is up, Tweepy? No, you're Tweepy. I have not returned to work yet after their Memorial Day weekend. We celebrated here in the U.S. When I say celebrated, we memorialized, maybe. It's probably the more apt way to say it. But we recognized. We recognized Memorial Day. We recognized the day of memory for those who have sacrificed so much. We appreciate you. Mastodon.social. I am Brian Dunaway over there on that platform. All right, we about got it all done. We're about ready to go, but what we're going to do, because we may have some people watching some ads currently on Twitch. Let's see if that's a fact. Yeah, got a couple more seconds left on the ad break, but now we have posted to all the social medias. Burp, I say. Oh, I just closed all my things down, though. Not too clever, Brian. I like the boing noise. What is that about? But no one seems to out there. None of you guys really have, like Phil says, yeah, 1 and 2. It's really taken by the time I made it to the Twitch. Oh, yeah. By the time I made it to Twitch. Don't do it. I don't do it like you feel. But nobody play. Just me playing the Ridge Racer. Back in the day at the arcade, sitting down at the cabinet. By the way, there's a really cool full-size version somewhere. Where was it at? I looked it up earlier. I'll have to share it with you before we get out of here. Maybe in the next ad break or something like that. All right, looks like everybody's back to the ad break. Thank you guys for hanging out. We should be done with all the ads now. Another 36 minutes or more of ad-free lovin'. All right. This is the NAM collection. It's in Japanese. But that's never stopped us before, has it? Let's see if we can find this Ridge Racer. Hey, this looks like English. Ridge Racer? Oh, I went the wrong way, I guess. All right. Let's try it again. This was on the PS2. There was not a Namco 50th anniversary that I have. I'm trying to... Oh, they're messing with me. Look at this. They're messing with me. They're got this old school, so instead of loading, you get that. I do remember this, actually. Look at that. Ridge Racer by Namco. Is this just the... Ridge Racer.
All right, everyone. 1 minute to go. Are you ready? The engines sound like they're ready to go. Are you all set?
I love this announcer guy. He's great. He's the best. He's the best. How's the audio? Automatic transmission, car select, course select is fine. Sound select, all that looks good. Let's just start this game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Uh-oh. There it is. There it is. All right. There it is. Okay, there we go. Switch that camera. Okay, inside and behind, only 2 options. I am playing this with a PS5 controller. Oh, look at there. There's the... Look at that. Little nod up there. Woo! I'm a little bit light here. Is this the arcade version? It feels like they just threw the PlayStation version in here and said, there you go. Because I thought this was going to be the arcade version. This is like they took the PlayStation version and threw it on here. That's disappointing. Uh-oh. Let me tell you, it controls better than Daytona. Daytona. Man, I recognize this. This tunnel seems so familiar. Because I've raced it a million times. Going left. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh, look at that. Arcade physics. Oh, and he's turned back around. You suppose I'm driving a Miata? What do you think I got here? Okay. Hey, Namco lady. There we go. What place am I in? I'm in 6th place? But what about that person I was bumping back there? That was somebody, some rando. I'm still in 6th place. Must not go up that high. Oh, I'm in 7th. I see. I'm in 6th gear. No. I got to qualify in the top 6? I can't remember. Oh, not going to make it. Not going to make it. Oh, I thought I could hit that little edge there and maybe not. That was a checkpoint. That wasn't the finish line, was it? Blew it. We got the helicopter. This music rocks. Yeah. This music is right. Take that, Pinky. Up to the 5th place I go. Come on. Do a little drafting. Yeah, you're out of here, buddy. Boom. Didn't make 3rd, though. That's too bad. Well, that's too bad. This music is just... This music is awesome. They're just laying down these tracks. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Monkey Bananas, how's it going, my friend? What do you guys think? I felt like the PS1 version of the port. It didn't feel like the arcade version. Let's pop out and just take a look here. I've got this on my PS1, my real PS1, and we'll get that shortly. But I just wanted to. I'm just doing this conveniently through Batacera right now, so I can kind of pop in and out of the different systems just to take a look. At least we get some achievements this time around. This seems exactly like what we just saw, doesn't it? Capgiver says these games make me really appreciate anti-aliasing. Monkey says yours truly got a Starlink mini antenna. My dad has the Starlink now, so I can do some proper away from cell tower in real. Okay, interesting. This looks just like what we just played. I don't think that's the arcade version. Maybe.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know. What do you think?
2 laps to go.
You just got your fiber upgrade, Captain Kipper. Yes, nice. Anybody got... I was hoping I wouldn't have to roll a fresh MAME install, but I think I'm going to have to. Because all the Ridge Racer ROMs for the arcade that I have are questionable at best. And Batacera's version of MAME does not seem to be functioning. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I'm fishtailing. I guess you gotta let go of the gas to stop fishtailing. Oh, new Giga Hub. Very nice, Captain. Fell back to 9th place there. Anybody else seeing little blue flashes here and there? Yeah, this music is killing it. Oh. Namco. What was that little truck up there?
Okay, the final lap. Hang in there.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna hang in here. But first, I'm gonna do some rubbing as racing. Oh man, who brought the helicopter to the car race? Who brought the helicopter to the Mazda Miata race? What is the European version called? The M5 or something like that? Same car, just different side of the steering wheel. Checkpoint. I'm not going to make it. I'll let you get up here to the 4th place, but getting in a 3rd's a little tougher. All right, there we go. Covered control. Oh, no. Look here, Magnum PI. Oh, I do see some cars up there, though. That's good. Oh, Pinky's up here. Oh, I'm gonna ram her in the wall. Boy, that sounded all kinds of wrong. You knew what I meant. Yeah, there we go.
A new record.
Woo! The sky pops in, then the distance draws. Is that the blue flash you were seeing? Maybe. I think I saw it in the road though. But I am looking for a way to play the arcade version proper. So far I haven't found, like I said, I'm going to have to roll my own. Look right here, like you see the flashes of blue in that road right there, especially in the tunnel. Oh, and there too. It's in the actual road. Game over. I got 2nd place. Let's go back. Fastest lap, button config, music player. Here's your Ridge Racer. Here's the classic, right? We're gonna start. Why is that not exiting? Can I not just? Oh, I gotta save it. All right. Yeah. Throw that in my save file. Thanks, man.
All right, everyone. 1 minute to go. Are you ready? The engine
No, I want to.
locked out, ready to go.
Oh, am I still playing? Is that the problem? I am so confused. How do we get? All right, that's it. I'm exiting completely. I'm exiting completely. And then heading back in. How about that? I don't see many advantages. It looks exactly like the PS2 version. I was hoping that the arcade version would be an arcade. I'm looking for the most authentic experience short of going to an actual arcade. There are no ports. There are no cores on the Mr. FPGA that I saw. Let's see. Just double check that. Let's check not only the Mister, but let's also check some of the other, like the Open FPGA. Let's see if we can see if there's anything out there for that, because I got an Analog Pocket as well. Oh, so someone has, let's see, FPGA is, well, I know what FPGA is, you stupid thing. Looking for Ridge Racer 4. I'm not looking for the PS1 version. I'm looking at the arcade version. A perfect arcade racing game port. R4. Just updated the CRT Mister. Blah, blah, blah. ESX. That's not what I'm looking for. Now, someone is working on an indie dev. Seems pretty serious about making, this is like time extension, a successor to Ridge Racer. That's interesting. But I want to, like I said, I want to get the most authentic experience to the arcade I can without actually finding one in real life, because it's not going to be possible in a week. Okay, so somebody is working on a Mr. FPGA version of Ridge Racer. Appreciate the extremely early nature of this course development, so please take this as a moan. The developer, Robert, as mentioned before, the timings are not yet all correct. Looks like they might have had at one point in time. Here, you want to come with me? Want to go on a ride? Want to go on a magic carpet ride? And here we go. This is what I'm reading here. Domo says, did you see the picture of the arcade version that was sit down with 3 screens? I did, Ambassador Domo. Looks like there was a stand-up version, which is, yep, there's a stand-up version. So I guess there was the sit down, the stand up, the 3 screen, and a real size one too. Have you seen that one? Oh, interesting. Okay, so let me pull up a video real quick of something I shared with Scott earlier. Apparently there is why is it always so bloody difficult? All right, so this is a Ridge Racer full scale at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Let's look where is the Blackpool Pleasure Beach at? Where exactly is that? It's in England, Blackpool, England. So it is that Blackpool. Okay, so there you go. All right, yep, England. That's what I figured too. And as you can tell, it's a Unos roaster. Is that how you say that? Unos. It's full scale. It's a Miata or M5, I think is what they, or wherever they call it in England, because he's sitting on the right hand side, right? But you got this big screen, and you get to sit in there and get to drive. I look forward to the day when you have memberships and gifting. I agreed. We're getting there. It's actually one of the things I was looking at today was to try to do. That's that version. I wish I could go play that one. Quick, somebody get me to Blackpool. This looks like a discussion on Ridge Racer, but it just says Ridge Racer slow down. I don't even know what. Oh, that's the PlayStation. Never mind. Okay, so somebody was working on the PlayStation course. So is there Ridge Racer arcade emulation? I know that I downloaded a project that was working on a standalone emulator that would work on Windows 10, but it hasn't been worked on for a couple of years. It is called Viva 2023 or something, Viva Nomo or something like that. But I was hesitant to go down that full path there. Oh, here's a nice little picture of the full scale Ridge Racer. They're in Blackpool. Neat, right? Oh, you can order this you can order this little book online. Okay, interesting. Oh, look at this. So here's a nice little. Okay, Is this like a book you can order? What is this? Journey to the Top of Arcade Classic. That's this Missile Command. So that's interesting. But here we go. We've got this. There's this 3-screen sit down, like we had said. There we go. There's a 3-screen sit down. Another shot of it looks like. Here is the sim drive. So maybe it went elsewhere as well, because I don't, unless they changed the marquee. It was okay. So it was showcased in 1992. So maybe the Blackpool is this last one. Look how shiny and new the car was then. Look at that. That is awesome. People playing it there. Sim drive graphics featuring texture polygons. Okay. Interesting. Here's the stand-up version, right? I think I've played that version. But I think I've mostly seen this sit-down version, which is single screen, Namco branded. There's a stick there too. Probably what, high-low? Is there 4? How many gears is that? I'll have to look and see how many gears that is eventually. But there's your 3-screener. And this is the one. This is the one in Blackpool, right? Oh, maybe. I'm thinking it is, though. This is what it looked like in those other pictures. Okay. There's the whole map. This is a pretty cool little site here. Arcade Blogger from 2002. But what I want, like I said, is I want to be able to emulate the arcade version. And I've yet to see anybody do that. I've seen Ridge Racer 2 and Rave Racer on MAME, but I haven't seen any. Why? So why is it so difficult? Now, the last time, like, I have a ROM from 2015, but all the current ROM MAMEs that I'm using, much more current than that, just fell out on it. And I don't like digging through the logs. I guess I could. SGA review and download. What is this? Ridge Racer SGA review and what is that? What is this? SGA collection. So is this the? So I know there's the arcade. Was it the Arcade Archive collection? Arcade Archive Ridge Racer. I did check the arcade database. I did look at the arcade database earlier, and I was able. That's how I was able to track down the file name and things for the 2015 version, Captain Kipper. But then, like I said, it did not work with what I wanted to do. So this is the Arcade Archive. Ridge Racer. Is this 2? Ridge Racer. Okay, so this is real recent. See how smooth that is? That's what I was expecting that Namco 50th anniversary to look like. But is this how the arcade was, or is this Arcade Archives taking a little artistic license? Captain says, "Okay, I found the ROM. Now make it work." I'm definitely going to pick up the Arcade Archives 2. To check out, but I need to, like I said, in my pursuit of, the most accurate experience that is reasonable. I've been kind of stymied on this one. But short of going to an arcade where there's a Ridge Racer arcade machine, which is just outside the scope of what we'll be able to accomplish between now and the Play Retro show on Monday. Oh, thank you, Brisk BC. The Doom show, the Doom episode was great, and I'm not through with the content on the Doom episode, by the way. Right now, we're fighting with Ridge Racer, trying to get the most authentic arcade experience we can based on what we have. But the Doom show, the Doom episode was a fun one to do, and I'm looking forward to wrapping up my thoughts on that when I do this final piece, which is going to be me playing the Sega Saturn version of Doom, which we talked about during the show. It was a bad experience. Essentially, it was rushed to market and it ran very slow. Doom World is a great place to check out. They have people who have been dissecting what was going wrong or what was not right about the Sega Saturn port. And we're gonna they've released some updates that significantly improved performance. So I'm going to do a video, probably like a 20-minute video on the comparison between the North American version, the Japanese version, and the Japanese version patch that has been released from community members at Doom World. So looking forward to that. But thank you. I really enjoyed doing that episode, and I really wish I just had more time to do everything. Tex, I expect celebration stream from you when you get memberships. Right, Tex. I've been the worst with that. It's almost like I need more time. Does anybody have the more time? Anybody seen any of that? Are people just not interested in the authentic experience? Oh, so wait a minute. This is a port review. So is this for port? You know what I'm talking about? So there are Ridge Racer, yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Question my own sanity. So today we're going to be taking a look at Ridge Racer,
I like Sky Ready.
the single game arcade port for
Okay.
the Sega Dreamcast. That's right. Again, no
Oh.
emulation here. This is a true port.
Oh, wait.
Working on true hardware.
Wait,
That's
what?
Sega Dreamcast.
Now,
Ridge Racer,
this is interesting if what he's saying.
all loved when we went back and played it years and years ago.
Okay, so there's a Dreamcast port.
I miss arcades. I really, really do. One thing I used to love.
So can I fire this up on my Dreamcast? Okay, you're talking true Dreamcast game. So I need to see it. So, no, right? Port of what? PlayStation 1? No, this looks like the arcade port. Okay, so have they found a way to run MAME on a Dreamcast then? Because Dreamcast is Windows CE, so yeah, that looks much tastier than the PlayStation or the collection version we saw on the PlayStation 2. So it has that 50th anniversary type thing. I guess it must have been the original. Those are the kind of questions that I needed answered. Was that part of the original game at the arcade, or was that just part of the collection? Interesting. So that may be. Did he use Bleem? So that's a good question. Does it use a Bleem type setup? Because Bleem would run PlayStation on the Dreamcast, but that looks like the way it is. See the graphics. See how smooth. See how smooth the graphics are. I just don't. The port for the PlayStation 2 from the PlayStation 1 was still, very textured. You know what I mean? I don't know. I am curious about this now. Dreamcast don't stop. I don't want to ape this guy's video right here while we're streaming, but Sega port, right? Is there something called like SGA port? Is there a specific thing that people are doing, or did he just accidentally shorten it? I think maybe that. Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe that's just what's going on there. So let's go back to the original Dreamcast talk point. SGA collection. What is? It was Sega. Why is that? Oh, produced by Ian Michael. Okay, so maybe we need to track this down. Sega, the collection, Best of Sega or Saga. That's something different. Okay, so I'm not getting real good results here for that. It's by Ian Michael, or is that the guy who just did this video? Okay. Look at this. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so by Ian, Al, this was from Landai collection, not mine. He put together a lot of mine and others into one thing. SGA stands for Single Game Arcade. Okay, so it's like so I guess each instance. So it's not like MAME. It's like a core, like you think of, right? Like for Mystery FPGA and stuff. So it's going to be more like an all-encompassing. The game engine, everything is in one little piece. And it was emulators, most of them MAME. I started doing SGAs because back then, and even now, compiling the whole of MAME into one bin file would meant a lot can't load, and settings from one game would break the other. Okay. Interesting. I knew nothing of this. But what may make that even more interesting is I have a Bleem emulator, or I'm sorry, a Dreamcast emulator that's really good on my PC. Where do I get these? Better the SGA version or the Bleemcast PSX version? Yeah, I think so. There is a Bleemcast version of it as well. Okay. Welcome to how we play retro by first doing a whole bunch of research. Gab Kipper, I still have a Bleem CD-ROM as well. So those are good. Those are good times, right? I mean, you can do all kinds of crazy crap with Bleem. But where is all this? Was from Land Die Collection. What is that? What is this? I'm getting like little bits of stuff, but not the full picture. And take a wiki. Oh, I'm having to learn about all these people. But do. Tall. I don't know what all that means. I think that's something else. I think that was somebody taking that part. All right. So does he give us? Oh, is this the file? Oh, here's the file. Okay. You don't see this part. Look away. Look away, people. Look away. Okay, so that goes straight to there. This may be a really interesting way to play it. So someone has basically taken all the work out of the equation for what I was going to have to do with MAME to get the ROM that I was going to do working, and allowing me to play it on the Dreamcast, which may be fine because I may just play it here. CDI file. I think I can use that on Batocera. Oh, you got your with 209 MAME. Very good. I think Batocera uses 268. Or is it 168? 168. Yeah, I think it's 168. Apologies. But that's what I was thinking. I was going to, pop out a, like create myself a nice little, where'd it go to? Oh, come on. Why are you hiding stuff? Capcom confirms graphics glitches. All right, let's see. There's the file. There's a CDI file. Let's see. Let's see how our Batocera Dreamcast is going to handle this CDI file. That, I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Let's see. Dreamcast. Our exploration to try to find the closest to the original authentic version of Ridge Racer for ourselves. That way we'll know when we do the archives too, on the Switch, we can kind of see, how close it is. Hydro Thunder. Gas pedal, it said. I think it says. No, it says gas special. Let's just see if it fires up. If it fires up, I'm going to be amazed. Look at this. Oh, what's happened? For a second, it popped up, but then it disappeared. Is it going to... Oh, Game Galaxy Arcade Edition. Single game arcade. Game Galaxy Arcade. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. All right. Multi-game arcades. You don't want that. Oh, okay. So interesting. So this seems to be more. Oh, God, Doom! Look at this. That was never at the arcade, but why not? Oh, what else are we gonna play? Ridge Racer. Um, neck and neck. Ridge Racer. There's Ridge Racer. There we go. So let's see. Let's get into it. Um, what is extras? I wonder. I don't know. It was a Bleem company. No, see now this is not what we saw. This guy took me elsewhere. This is not what we saw. Oh, it just crashes out anyway. Retro Overdose, what is up? How's it going? If I haven't seen you in a minute. See, he looks at the. It turns out to be a Bleem, but still worth the watch and play. So, I think this SG8. What the one he was showing was not Bleem, right? Couldn't have been Bleem. Shame it don't have the music. Oh, it doesn't have the music. Ugh. All right, Captain Kipper. Looks like we're back to rolling our own MAME and finding out. So which ROM version did you have? Was it matching to the did you have a full non-merge 209 MAME ROM set or something, or was it the 2015 one I found? Retro Dose, what you been up to, friend? Merged. Hope you enjoy your 430 gigs worth of data. Like I this is the one I have, right? And I've got a Japanese version, and then I got a world version, and I can tell it to launch with MAME, which the version that released with it, with the Batacera, should be fine. But there's also like lib retro, but it all does the same thing. It starts and then it crashes. Captain Kipper says, "Oh, it's just the 63 gigabytes. Oh, that's right, because it's the merged. That's right. That's I was thinking unmerged." Shay says the most authentic version, only 3,500 pounds for a reconditioned cabinet. Right, the most authentic version I can get working within the time frame of now and next Monday. It's what I'm looking for. Welcome to Retro. Ad starts in just a couple of minutes on Twitch, so we got most of our little free time there. So yours is the RR version 3 world, which is that the one is that what I said? No, mine is version B. Okay, so you got version 3. RR. Mine's RR2. RR version B. RR1. And this doesn't work either. I tried both of them. Now, I looked at the Batacera and the different types of MAMEs they have. I looked at some suggestions they made. I still couldn't get anything to work. So, like I said, I'm probably going to have to do a fire up my Windows, roll a MAME, configure it, which is a pain in the butt, and make it work. Was really hoping out of the box. I only have so much time in a week. Come on. Yeah, you got from 209. Let's see which one this is. MAME Batacera. And I'm running the nightly. Let's see. Oop. See, it does like some of these older versions too. ROM set release is stable. Okay. Yes, ROM set. Okay, so this is how this one does. Batacera 4.1, which I think I've got like 4.1 is butterfly. No, it's 4.2 dev. So it's going to be 268 or maybe later. I wish I could get MAME running so I could check, like standalone. See. Let me see if I can figure that part out while we run into our Twitch ad space. MAME. I see RetroArch. Where's the MAME config at, man? It runs as a standalone, right? It doesn't run. Is it? I just thought I'd give it a try. Why not? Well, you know what we could do though? Let's just launch a different application or a different ROM that actually works, and see if we can load in another ROM from there. Welcome in, nerds. Hope you're having a good one. Wish it was Final Burn. This Neo is so much better than Build a Farting with all the other stuff. Let's get it to pole position 2. That'll load up the, I believe that'll load up record MAME. I believe it does. Tab, we'll find out. Yep, there's our tab. Select new system. Is that? Yeah. All right. And who remembers the shortcut stuff here? We're looking for Ridge Racer. It says I have this, right? Which one did I say? I had that one, right? Version B. Oh, okay. So required ROM disk images. Select systems are missing or incorrect. Okay, so here's our list of things that are missing. The whole thing is missing there, but it does recognize that I have that. Why does it not recognize I have the Japanese version? System is parent. Status not working. That version is not working at all. System is parent. Oh, 91. Okay, that's Ridge Racer 2. That's the reason why. Because I didn't download that one. But it does say that I'm looking for these particular files. So I get to play Find the Crap. Find the Crap. Capkeeper says Ridge Racer AC.zip, which is, I believe, is the one that I have, right? Unless that's not actually what it's doing. All right, I'm not even showing it to you. Boink. Here we go. So I launched pole position, which runs MAME and starts up, which allows me to get to the MAME settings here. So let's switch to this so you guys can see everything. There we go. And then I pop down to Ridge Racer World, hit this, and it says that the required ROM disk image for the select system are missing or incorrect. But let's go look to see if those are actually missing out of there. Let's just go see. So, but it's supposed to be the parent, and this is supposed to be a full non-merged version, is the one I got from 2015. But you know, since then, this newer version may be expecting more files. All right, so I'm going to open up this one. It says RR2. RR. Is that right? RR2. So is it requiring some things from? Okay, it did say RR2. Okay. Yeah, there's no RR2 files in here, which is odd since that is where it's supposed to be. I've got RR2s. I've got I got RR1s, but no RR2s. So these files are indeed missing, including the C70. I have 71. Interesting. So this version is expecting that. So, Captain Kipper, you know, just saying, if you were on Discord, I'm just saying, you know, he was on Discord pointing fingers to stuff. Let's see here. But you said you have a merge set, which is not going to have. Oh my God, those files could be anywhere. Houdini7, what is up? What is going on, my friend? How you doing? There we go. All right, look at you. Let me take a look in here. Nothing's going on in the background, people. Just enjoy yourselves. Sit down. Stay a while. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? Okay, wait a minute. Program library. Okay, R2, program library, 4D. Okay, that looks like it might be there. And, okay. Let's just see what happens here. Sorry about the sausage making tonight. A lot of sausage making. Which can be delicious. Or not. No. Get out of it. Get out of the system. Is it going to close? Or am I going to have to angrily close it? There it went. All right. Let's do the update game listing. That's that one. All right. And let's just see what happens here. If this one's just as angry as the last one. Will this one be just as angry? Yeah, it is. And that's fine. That was a little wishful hoping, right? You didn't miss anything, Captain Kipper. Just me trying to make some sausage, right? Da, 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 da. You see you saying this isn't Ridge Racer, this is pole position. Same files, but that's probably because the release of I have MAME. This is launching MAME 0.277. 7. Okay. So that's the version we have with the nightly development. It will eventually close out. There we go. I guess the next question, though, is will it work with, like, the lib MAME? All right, so let's just do the auto with this ROM, if this does any different. Nope, closes right out. And, you know, that's kind of what I expected. And that's fine. This is that lib plus. I did rescan the ROMs, Captain Kipper. I did. Matter of fact, we'll do it like this. We'll delete the darn game file and watch it disappear. It just disappeared. And then we're gonna update the game list, and then we're gonna re-upload it, and it's probably gonna be the same result. Let's find out. Like I said, is sometimes I don't mind rolling a MAME. It's just that it's a lot of work when you're just doing one game. You know? It's a lot of work. Game. Oh, is yours 3? Oh, the one that... it could be just reading it wrong. Really? Because that's the one I just grabbed from... Let me double check. Let me make sure now. Maybe I'm cray-cray. But, okay, let me go straight to the source. Double, triple check. Uh-oh. Yeah, the one I have... I wonder if that part's cached. Wouldn't think so, though. Looking inside the ROM, that looks right. That's definitely not the original one I had in there. Let's delete it. Let's delete the metadata. Oh, did it delete the file too? It deleted the file as well. Delete the metadata. You turd. Okay. Well, you know, I'll go back to it later. I'll go back to it later and check it out. I guess we should play some video games in the meantime. I just like having a reference, right? I like to have a nice frame of reference. And I probably can speak to a familiarity with the PlayStation version, even though I have played the arcade version. It's only through my, 30, 50, how many years worth of memory history that I recall details, and I really need a stronger frame of reference, and that's just not going to happen. It doesn't look like anyway. We'll see. Hey, there's my shirt. How you doing, shirt? And there's my head. And then the bounce over here. Then let's see. There we go. Yeah. I was there. Yeah, right. Exactly. I was there when it began, but man, memory is only, so much. And it's going to be, there's not a lot of good, solid information that I've been finding on the internet. It just seems like it's kind of gotten lost, which could just be maybe it's just not significantly important, the things that I'm trying to find out. Maybe it's just, maybe it's just not important. Seems important. Let's do some ridge racing on the PlayStation 1, because we know we can do that, baby. Well, that is some serious action they got going on here with those first level of bullets. Do you get some kind of bonus if you blow all those up? Do you get like something in the game? Let's see, automatic transmission or manual transmission. Ridge racer.
All right, everyone. 1 minute to go. Are you ready? The engines sound like they're ready to go.
Beginner track. Oh, okay. High level. Okay, so look. Beginner. I don't see where it adds anything to the map, but when you do that high level, oh, Teen Titan. You can play Teen Titan. Max speed 138. Let's play Teen Titan. Let's just do it. We're not going to double torture ourselves here. Ryu Caillou. Oh, look at this, baby. Look at this. Oh yeah, I like the blue though. All right, I'm gonna take the blue. Come on. How do I get back in this loop again? Here we go. Oh, we're racing at night. Move, lady. I can't see. You're in my way. Uh-oh. What a start. Got the two rare hero going on. Oh, there's only two people racing. Holy Moses, I am really... Yeah, I would have never picked this at the arcade. Okay, fifth gear, fourth gear now. Come on, come on. Okay, so it's just me and this guy. So it's TTT, whatever that means. Oh, I love the lighted effects. Yeah, smiley face over there. That's great. Extended time. I really need to pick up a PlayStation steering wheel, though, right? PS1 or PS2 steering wheel. Oh, look at me spinning out. That was so badass. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't go that way. I thought I could take a shortcut. I thought I could take a shortcut. It's incorrect. Oh, losing it. Losing it. Oh, making it. Yeah. Checkpoint. Yeah, look at that. Hey, for being like the hardest level, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Oh, look at this little snake. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Oh, well. What you gonna do? Ah, come on. What did he call me? Did he call me Jerry? Like Jerry was a race car driver? What just happened? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm going to take out arcade on my listing because we couldn't get the arcade to work. Ain't that a bunch of crap? TT time trial? High level. Okay, beginner is a max of 100 miles per hour. 2 laps. Mid level, high level. Let's try it the high level this time. Let's get into our yellow Lamborghini. Is that what it's supposed to be? I'm gonna get outside the car. There we go. Namco, Namco. This is just what I wanted to see. Oh, lost a little bit. Come on. It's like a shortcut over there. Oh, look at that. I see some, oh my gosh, I almost went off the bridge. Ooh, you could feel the yellow paint off my car on that one. Checkpoint. He's right. He was right. That next corner was sharp. Ugh. Get off me, Mr. Copter. 11th place. Okay, I'm not prepared for this then. I think I go straight there. Ah. Construction. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. Turn into the skid. Man. Oh, man. Well, what do you think I'm doing here, brother? Didn't make it. Didn't make it. Time she is up. Come on.
You'll do it
Come
next
on.
time.
Will I, though? Will I? Perhaps. All right. Hey, what do you think about that? Nope. Hmm. Hmm. This is interesting. It looks like there may be a version of Ridge Racer 2 running in MAME on archive.org.
Ridge Racer 2. Ridge Racer 2.
I wonder if they have the first version. Gosh, and then trying to figure out what controls what in a browser. Oh my gosh. Murder me now. Oh. This is just a disc? One player? I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, that's skanky. Oh, that's not good. Let's see how it's supposed to look. And that could just be my browser. What is this music, says Taz? What's up, Taz? Ridge Racer 2 for you. And let me see here. I think I may have my hardware acceleration turned off in my Opera GX on purpose because it sometimes likes to run away. So let's see if it plays any different in the Edge browser. I think I'm still using hardware acceleration in there. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Let me double check here. No, I don't want to make you default. They do. They do kind of a Daytona thing, right? Daytona. Performance. Called hardware. Something. Okay, adjust settings like background. Okay, so I do have acceleration turned on in Edge, but it still sounds wonky. No, I'm waiting on you. Yeah, TT is time trials apparently. Yeah, same thing. So in the browser, it sucks booty butt. So I may have the hardware acceleration turned on the other two. So there you go. All right. Well, that's all very disappointing. All very disappointing. So the Namco arcade collection for the PS2, I was hoping would be the arcade version, but it's not. It's just a PlayStation port. Why even? I don't know. That sucks. Obviously, Arcade Archive for the Switch, Ridge Racer 1 is on there. But has it been remastered in some way? Not sure. Oh, thank you, Taz. Goonies and Doom episodes were 10 out of 10. We had a really good week this week with some nostalgia plays between Doom and Goonies. I was living it up, baby. Living it up. I even went as far as to get the Japanese version of the ROM. I have the US version. But I thought, well, maybe the Japanese had the port from the arcade. But no, even that one is just a port from the darn PSX version. Unless there's some kind of option or something. What is the museum? Let's look through this. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Options. Audio screen position exit. Museum, please. That's just a really old school stuff. Okay. Super Play Movie. What is that? Information. Uh-oh, it's going to be in Japanese, maybe? Extra. Anybody read any of that? Guess I'll have to break out the English translation later. What is a Super Play Movie? Let's check out the Super Play Movie. It's not very super or play-y. See if it plays it. See if it plays a movie. And postage stamp size. Right? Good grief, Philly Code Hound. What's going on, my friend? Oh, it's just gonna... Oh, wait. Is it doing something? Interesting. Oh, it does not like this. Oh, yeah, this FMV is a fail. Ooh. Woof. Woof. I'll have to break out the real PS2 to see if I can make heads or tails of that. What we could do is I have the real Namco 50th, the US version. Like I said, I was hoping it didn't look like it didn't look that like the real one was on there. So I was like, well, maybe if I get the Japanese version, it will be. And the answer was a nope. So let's take a look. Let me move this one over real quick. Yeah, mine's not showing up as that for some reason, Captain Kipper, but I'll keep on digging, but I appreciate your help for sure, because I'm sure it's something I'm doing wrong. Always something I'm doing wrong. But it's probably going to be... Yeah, the black screen of death, Philly Codehound, is probably going to be just a matter of rolling me a good MAME setup specifically for the ROM set, which is totally easy. It's not hard, but it's also, it can be so finicky. You gotta like make sure you get all of it just right. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hope everybody's having a good couple of days. Maybe you're in the U.S. Maybe you get a chance to have some time off, and got some time to maybe visit with some family during that time, or hopefully got a chance to remember some stuff, as you do. Memories on Memorial Day. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I say boop bop, baby da bop boop. Where is... Dig Dug, Galaxian, pole position 2, Rolling Thunder, Rally X, Boscanian, I don't know what that one is, Sky Kid, hey Sky Kid, Miss Pac-Man, leave me alone, Watch. Swatch has not shut up the whole time I've been sitting down. It's been like, bleep, 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 bleep. What I'm suggesting right now is I stand up. Yes, I will. You guys can see my Commodore 64 shirt. Really see what a big nerd I am. Did I launch the wrong thing? I think I launched the wrong thing. That is not. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Did I do that? As Urkel would say. Did I do that? I think I did. What? Captain Kipper says chicken lips. Chicken lips. This one is loading up. I think it's going to be the exact same as, but might not even have it in here. Does it not even have it on here? Digital Eclipse. It's supposed to be North American version. I didn't think I saw it on the case, and I thought, well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, this seems so much different than the NAM collection. Uh-oh. Why is it playing that song? Don't play that song or you get me in trouble. No. Why are you playing a popular song like that? No. Mappy, Miss Pac-Man, pole position, Rally X. So yeah, look at that. It does not have, it no can has. So the 50th anniversary that we got in the US, well, that's the museum collection. Oh. Okay, so I have the museum collection. Maybe that. But then that says Namco Museum 50th. Wait, that says the same thing. Or maybe the scrape is wrong. Maybe the scrape is wrong. I think that's the problem. All right. Live and you learn. You live and you learn. I thought the Namco Museum was different than the... All right. What do I know? What in the world do I know? We'll look at the manual real quick, though. See if I learned something. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I gotta open the whole PDF. All right. Wow, I've only been okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's got their pole position. Nope, doesn't have it on there. Man, this is I hate it when it's one of these. I hate it when it's one of these. Nearly impossible. Ugh. That's okay. That's okay. Do. Oh, so how you been? Things been going for you. Everything going good? Why didn't it not? So that didn't count? That didn't count, Mr. Watch? Here. I'm gonna walk in place. How's that? How you been? We need to get back to doing a standing disc anyway. What do you think? I think it's a good idea, Brian. I think you should do it. Also, this must go. 100% charge, yeah. Capkeeper says, only retro I've done is play Doom. Scott gave. Oh, really? That is awesome. Scott gave you that Doom. Oh, because did you guess it? Is that what happened? Did you guess the thing? I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see. Ridge Racer on the plate. Let's break out the real PlayStation. Let's see what the real PlayStation feels like in the Ridge Racer. Let's fire it up. I'm going to introduce you to a couple of friends of mine. They're called CRT1 and CRT2. And we're going to launch that off in ACRTs. How you doing? You doing good? Good. That's good to hear. Uh-oh. What is that noise? I just heard a USB bonk. All right. I don't know if you can see the PlayStation, but it's up there. Right now, what it's expecting from me. I don't know why all of a sudden my USB has decided to be angry, but hey, whatever. Yeah, could you guys hear that USB disconnect? That is a bunch of poop. Bunch of poop, I say. Go to switch 4. Let's turn on some filters. All right, look at that Commodore 64 looking boot screen there, right? Got my long PlayStation cable hooked up here. Now I just hit this and launch it. Except you got to close the door. It must be the camera. It's controlled by a USB plug. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's getting disconnected and reconnected. Oddly enough, I'm not getting any audio. Okay, so I'm not getting any audio here. So that's fun. Is it just not recognize it? No, it's there. Try it again. It's making funky noises. Interesting. So it's just absolutely refusing to work. All right. That's par for the course tonight, right? Yeah, it's making this clicking noise. It's going click, 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 or popping noise is what it's making. Let's think about it for a second. I think I've had to do this before. All I got to do is unplug everything off, everything back on again. And we're at ad break. I don't know, Captain Kipper. So I guess this has been one of those. So what's today? What is today? Um, it is a Tuesday, Tech Tuesday. So I'm looking at my amp, and it's just going no. It usually does. It says other things other than direct, but this time it's saying direct, which I don't know what that means. I don't know why it's saying that. I've never seen it say that before. But there is something funky going on because I'm hearing all this tick 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 popping, and it's really weird. And once again, man, my watch also not giving me any credit for standing up, even though I'm obviously standing up and walking around. We are in an ad break. I had to something similar on Sunday. Replace my old PS4 with a PS4 Pro. Required a complete rewire of the sound system, soundbar, and surround receiver. Yeah, relays in the amp clicking. I don't know. Let's no, can't launch my Saturn because take a chance on a deep copyright hit. Look at none of that. Don't look at that. That's none of your business. And I'm still not getting anything. obviously the amplifier works. R4, 10 lobster? I don't know. Well, you definitely heard something. I blasted the speakers, right? Thought maybe that was the problem. That noise. Program will exit because yeah, my PC's having issues, my amplifier's having issues. I don't know, man. It's this clipping. I don't know where this clipping is coming from, but it's really I don't know. I don't know. Welcome to Tech Tuesdays. Oh, you know what? What's this thing here? Doesn't have anything to do with it, does it? I've never heard it do this before. For you, it was the worst day ever. For me, it was Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. Yeah, it's just not, just don't understand what's going on, man. And usually, okay. So I'm kind of ruling out the system itself because I've fired up my PS2, so it's not that. Typically, you can't see all stereo. Don't look at that. Well, well, well. I don't know. Cam says, "Are you running an analog to HDMI converter?" No. Monkey says, "I spend so much time researching things in general." Miss Bananas often says, "Trying to save the world." When she sees me doing such things, right? Um. So yeah, I kind of am Captain Kipper. So what is happening is the PlayStation is going out into the amplifier, which has S video and analog inputs, and then that upscales to HDMI, and then that outputs to the video card. And this has worked flawlessly for about 6 months since I set it up. And the time I go like, well, I throw hands up on the arcade thing. Ridge Racer, throw hands up on the arcade, can't do it. Said, well, at least maybe I can get some authentic experience with my PlayStation. And hands up, I can't even get my PlayStation to operate. So, what is that all about? So this is a receiver. Whoop. And since I moved my camera, for some reason I have a loose connection in the USB port apparently, which is going to be another fresh hell of stuff I'm going to have to go through. This receiver, which you probably can't see because the camera's right in the way, but it's a receiver. It is a receiver. It says THX on it. And for some reason, I don't see any branding at all. See a lot of stuff, like what kind of interfaces is in it. I think it's a Denon, but I'm not sure. Oh no. Is this thing even? Why is it not labeled? PR43? I don't know. XM. Please annoy the crap out of me, model. That's right. Change the bow from direct. I wish I could. So I did that. So direct. I can't remember. I don't know what direct is. So I can go here. Let's see if we hear turtle music. No, see, that's not working either. Like I said, it's been working flawlessly. All of a sudden, nope. It's gonna be a matter of guess what the issue is what's gonna be a question of probably. It's gonna be like, hey, guess what the issue is? Have fun. I was going through all kinds of little blippity blops and bloops, and now this says THX Games, which is not what it's supposed to say at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I give up. I give up. I surrender. Right. Direct mode allows for the exact source audio from the source device without any processing from. And I can't remember if that's what it usually says or not, is the problem. And it's supposed to be. I do know that you have to turn off the one thing I did learn, like from messing with this thing a million times, what you have to do is you have to. I do know one thing you have to do is you have to go to the HDMI and you have to tell it you can do through. You don't do that, but you can do audio TV out. You have to turn that off. Otherwise, it will. Maybe it's supposed to be on. It's supposed to be on. No, it's supposed to be off. Watch that. What the crap? All right, so I think it's actually supposed to be TV out. There you go. But now it's making all kinds of popping noises. Pippity poppity poops. All right, let's try that. Why was TV out off? Never touched that. I've never touched it, so why all of a sudden? Yeah. Upscaling amps are a pain. I only suggest it if you want to suffer. All right, there we go. Fine. All right, look at that. Now where's my controller? Now I'm too frustrated to play. All right, so here's our PlayStation 1 hack. It's a memory card hack. There you go. All right. Yeah. Now it's not picking up on the. Okay, there we go. All right. So this little adapter screen, and then it says write this. So you throw close the lid. You say some bad words. Oh. Still didn't get my credit for my standing either. Well, I finally did, actually. All right. Zoom, zoom, ba, 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 bow. Donda, what is up? You got me on my new... Oh, you got your new OLED in. Yes. All right. Perfect. Time to go just in time to see me get done being frustrated with all the things that didn't work today. But that's okay because it's working now. How you liking that OLED? That's nice. I'm jealous of that. Let's turn some effects on. There we go. Look at me, Ridge Racing. OLED monitor, right? QD OLED. All right, now let's play. It is more responsive. Let me see if I need to turn on the analog stick. Does it make a difference?
3, 2, 1, go!
You cannot turn the analog on.
Start.
This is just what I wanted to see.
2 laps to go.
Should probably get out of the car. There we go. Yeah. Man, this is... Look, I'm not better than I was on the emulated version. But it always surprises me how much better I do in these kind of games when I'm playing on the real system. I mean, you don't think there's a lot that can impact, but it really does.
Next corner stop. Watch yourself.
Wop. Whee. That's just bad racing there. That's not the system. That's bad racing. Check it out. Take that, Speed Racer. The mistakes I'm making are my own now, not due to input latency. Ooh, I like this car. That's a nice color. That's a really nice color. Does that say Galaga on the side of it? Nice. Kiss up.
Okay, the final lap. Hang in there.
Hang in there, buddy. You can't hit those. Oh, man. Helicopter messed with my brain. Oh, come on. Now I'm just doing poor. Right, if I only had a Neo Geo controller, that'd be nice. Exactly what I need. That's going to be the next thing I was going to do. Look to see, like, what controllers I should be trying. Oh, I almost turned completely all the way around. I didn't know I could even do that. Look at me. Take that blue car. I may not do any better than 7th, but neither are you. Oh, no. Oh, lost control. Oh, no. Capcure says I have PS2 wheel somewhere. Yeah. Uh-oh. My attitude has not been good today. Who else has had a bad attitude all day? Look at me. Bad attitude. Oh, yeah. Oh, the old Logitech one? Absolutely. Let's take a look here. PlayStation 1 and 2 steering wheel, pedals in box. Pedals in box. Pedals in box. Let's take a look. Let's see if one of these can be here before. Ooh, a Mad Catz. It untested though. Here we go. Here's the deal. Cockpit control steering wheel, pedals, and that's the one right there, man. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Pew pew. Is that the one? Interact. Interacts to. Oh, okay. This is the one right here. Just interacts. Look at that. But not the V Thunder. The V Thunder. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, nice little V3 there. Does work. Could possibly be here by Friday. Indianapolis, Indiana. Could see that potentially. But what is this one? What is this piece of trash? Look at this piece of trash here. Look at this. Oh, yeah, look at that. What? Ormus V3. Oh, yeah. Look at the Negcon? Oh, that thing. Yeah, that's that cool little thing you showed me that you had. Is that the way to go? Is that Ridge Racer compliant? Is that the way I need to go? Oh, it's by Namco themselves. So is this the deal? Is this how they suggest you play it? Oh, as a matter of fact, let's do that right now. Let's go look at I can't do it because I'm in the wrong system. Ridge Racer PS1 manual. Oh, you love yours. It looks like it rotates in the middle. I'm assuming it does. Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Oh, this Ridge Racer Revolution. Come on, man. Is that like what I've looked up? HFSDB. Here we go. Ridge Racer. There we go. This one says not the analog stick. All right. So that's the reason why I could not use my analog. It's got your standard old controller there. Yeah, they're just recommend the old boring one. Look at the guy's eyes, though. What is wrong with you? What is up? Tell me who hurt you. His eyes. That's scary. So you don't think I should get this one? I think I need to get the... Craig, what is up? Hello from the motherland. Nedcon. Nijicon? Nijicon. Is that... I'm thinking that's the way it's supposed to... Nijicon? Maybe? Twist in the middle? A little twist in the middle. So does that work with... is that an analog thing? Nijicon. Okay. All right. Nijicon. All right. Twist in Japanese. Twist. Oh, look at this. I got two. One for me and one for a friend. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Not bad. I like it. Wait. Black and white controller. No, you can use the yellow stained one, I'll say, when somebody comes over. Which controller do I get? The yellow stained one. Or I can just get the black one by itself. Let's see, $64. Nijicon. There you go. Look at that. I like that. That looks nice. Look at that one. I kind of think I like the black better, even though I think the white would match my original PlayStation a little better. Is this for the PlayStation 2 as well? Look at this thing from Black Star. It's the Hunchback. Deep, 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 deep. Last one. Last one, but why? Why at last one? Oh, this actually, oh, look at this. How very accurate and specific. Look at that. Ridge Racer 4 and black controller tested. Ah, from Japan. Ooh, look at this one. Is that just, oh, look at there. Ridge Revolution. Good Lord, that is honest. That is an honest photo. That is an honest photo of the condition of that controller in Thailand. Look at that. Wow. Craig says, you were the guy that gave the dodgy off-brand N64 controller to a friend on a GoldenEye deathmatch party. That's what I do, Craig. Oh, you can't play, works with a lot of racing games like Wipeout, Gran Turismo. In fact, I can't really play without Wipeout without it. Okay. But I'm assuming that the twist is analog. Is that a false assumption? This comes with the Ridge Racer. PlayStation the best. If I don't mind waiting for a while. That could be an option. The controller had a 3-pack a day habit. Looks like nicotine. That's pretty rough looking. That was some very honest photos. I appreciate that from somebody. It's like, I ain't having nobody try to return this thing. You see what you getting. Nijicon, more like Nicocon. Nicotine Con. Oh, look at this, though. The opposite. Look how white it's supposed to. Holy Moses. Is this fake? Is this a faker? Because look how white it's supposed to be. Holy Moses. These Australians. Look how white that one is. Yeah, man. Oh. I mean, but they kept it and really, they retro-brighted or something? That looks good. Yeah. That monkey says that controller has been sitting in the yellow snow. Right, Tonda, yours is in pretty great condition, but not like that. But it works analog and rich. Okay, interesting. Because I tried to turn on the analog on this Ridge Racer, and it's like no go. So as you can tell, I got my analog turned off on here, right? This is the first DuoShock, right? First one. All right, everyone.
Are you ready? The engine.
Let me make sure that there's no options that I've missed. Button config. Change view. Type 2. Type D. Not seeing any analog sticks. Shift down, shift up. Accelerate, brake. Change this all the same. Just change view, brake. Meow. Mid-level. I'm mid. Let's do a little bit of that manual that little manual transmission there. Yeah, let's do the Ryu. Ryu. That makes sense, Todd. Namco probably put some sauce in there. Yeah, with the analog button on. No communication. No, not even the selected start button. Yeah, look at me. Look at me shifting gears on my own. I appreciate they have that. Hey, where are those cars going? I appreciate that they have. Did Ridge Racer have like shortcuts and stuff? Because I keep seeing places that I'm like, that's a shortcut. And I'm like, nope. I mean, Wipeout had it, right? You can calibrate it, Tonda says. All right. Well, you have the white one, right? So I got to get the black one so I can be like the Darth Vader to your Luke. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Oh, time's up. I thought I blew the engine. I didn't think you could blow the engine. Come on, cheer up. You'll do it next time. Come on, stupid. You'll do better next time. Not really, sucker. All right, let's take a look to see if I can find one closer to me. Something could arrive between now and the time we'll do our show. We get within 200 miles of my current location. It would need to be here before the Monday show. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need an extra one, but this is kind of tempting. $99. Oh, okay, I thought it had the controller there. I see. Oh, I guess this must. No, it does say. It says. Who is Gaumont? What does that mean? Netcons. Is that not the same? It must not be the same. Oh, okay, so that must be this thing. All right. Oh, so it just kind of. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Oh, wow. So I'm not finding anything anywhere near me. That can't be right. Did I spell it wrong? Controller. Wow, so nothing within 200 miles. But I just do US only. I like this one. This looks nice. But that's $100. $35, baby. Looks like I'm gonna be looking. Looks like I'm gonna be matching. Looks like I'm gonna be matching Tonda, Michigan. Yes, that might make it. I'd be pushing it though. I've been too impressed. I've not been too impressed with our delivery service as of late. Colorado. Colorado. Oh, come on. Let's see if there's anything near 500 miles. Man, no. Got a gun cons, though. Boy, if I need a gun con, jeez. Got plenty of those. Yeah, it looks like everything is on the West Coast, maybe? Something's not right. Something's not right. Yeah, something's not right with these results. Because I know some of these places are closer than that. The closest one to me is over 500 miles. Is that right? 570 miles is the closest I see. That's in Michigan. That would be pushing it. That would be pushing it. 6 viewed in the last 24 hours. Price is decent. It's like I'm just going to have to order it and hope. Order and hope. Hope and order. Ah, but what about a blast controller? I think I should just order a blast controller instead. It's a blast controller. Kind of like a Sega Genesis, but not kind of too. All the same, maybe a Sega Saturn. Atari Flashback series. See full description. This don't work with nothing. Interesting. Got too many browser things open. Click, 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 clickety, click, click. I could drive up to Anderson. Who wants to go up to Anderson? Game cache. Man, ow. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough into the thing. Todd says I'm using your face to calibrate the colors. Terrifying. Terrifying indeed. Oh, let's look at this. What does this say? Wired up. Retro. Modern PS4 Xbox steering controller. Just went old school with my Cron Max Plus. Oh, he's got a thing. He's got a project he's working on. Yeah, look at this. Showing it with Ridge Racer. Oh, look at that. My throat is all of a sudden got a tickle in it. It's annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Blast controllers either. It's weird. Weird. Why? Keeps attacking me all of a sudden. All right, everyone.
Are you ready? The engines sound like they're ready to go.
Do these have any? Oh, okay, it does have some. Okay. Boy. Acceleration, handling, traction, maximum speed. Handling and traction is better here. Oh, look at this. Got some good acceleration. Terrible handling. Let's start out in the easy mode. We're going to try to do some manual, do a little manual transmission. Let's see if we can figure this out. Thanks. Don't put novice up there. You're making me look stupid. Oh. Gotta remember to change gears though, right? Well, that was terrible. Oh, I'm trying to use the analog stick. How far in the red should I go? How fast am I going? What's my speed? 102. God. Oh, no. Oh, shifted too soon. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. Cactus, what is up? Woo, close. Oh, no, I spun out. Somebody hit the brakes. Back off. I'm redlining the thing. Did that say Starfleet? Oh, yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to. I can't even drive straight yet. I probably should finish in automatic first before I try to figure out how to also shift gears. because I'm steering something with a D-pad that I'm used to usually doing with a analog stick. Paxus says, I'm a racing fan, but I don't think I ever played Ridge Racer. I remember it, but I don't think I played it. Paxus, I played a good bit of Ridge Racer at the arcade. I played a little bit. I played R4 on the PlayStation. Played this a little bit at the arcade. I would like to get that experience again. Yeah, definitely need to. I'm definitely going to need to get back to understanding the physics of it first before I start trying to shift gears. Is that a 7-Eleven? What does that say? What does that say? Starblade. Starblade. I thought it said Starfleet. Yes, that was a good turn. Am I in sixth? I am. Boom. Oh, Noah's right. Oh, it's coming up towards the finish line here. Gonna place a solid fifth. Well, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Son Gokuda? Is it right? Son Gokuda. Have you heard about a game, Urban Rain, before? I have not. We are in an ad break on. We are in an ad break currently on Twitch, so we're going to take just a second, hang out. I have not. Urban Rain. What is that? Wop, wop, wop. Oh, this looks interesting. That logo kind of looks like Urban Rain. Interesting. Older game. 6.6 out of 10. PlayStation 2, 2005. It qualified. Well, not quite. It's coming up in September 13th, 2025 on its 20th anniversary. So look at there. Is this also a Namco jam? It's a beat 'em up. Okay. I don't remember this at all. Urban Rain. Capkeeper says, I didn't play any console games from 1988 until 1996. I was too poor. Got married in 1990. Had bills to pay. Oh, I know that feeling. Paxus Lupus, what is going on, my friend? How is your Tuesday, Wednesday? Wherever in the world you are. Look, they're going to replay my crappy racing, it looks like. Taking a look back here at our CRTs. This is how I play when you guys aren't here. I get over in the corner like this, and I race it up. I race it up. This is what I do. Like when if I having trouble sleeping, I'll come in here and I usually turn on a racing game. It's usually going to be on my my systems that are hooked up currently are the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 1, and my Sega Saturn, which is currently on my desk. So it's not hooked up to the CRT right now, but it usually is. But I've been doing, just trying out this fight stick or virtual duo stick, whatever it is. It's a pretty expensive PS2 game on eBay, says Son Goku Day. Son Goku Da. I'll get it right eventually. I have never heard of this. Wow, let's see what they're asking on eBay. It is for sale. This one's for a PlayStation 2 game. It's a little more than you usually expect to see. Rocking the $60 price range, except for this one, which looks like it's probably bid only. Thank you so much, 10 Lobster resub. Thank you so much, 10 Lobster. Doing us really good over here, right? Thank you, 10 Lobster. Oh, what is this one? This one is I wonder what the difference is in the cover art. Is this like the original release up here, and then maybe they re-released it like in a hits or something? Wonder why these boxes are white. Or is this the Japanese? Ah, this is the Japanese version. Okay, that's why it's less, but it is in Japan. So probably the reason why the price difference there. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that. Yeah, it looks even, it also looks different. Moderate violence. Well, that's Australia. Okay, no wonder. These neat, different cover boxes. No, I never played it before. It looks interesting. I'll have to check it out. Tin Lobster says, always love the soundtracks for Ridge Racer. Me too. They are solid. Not uncommon for me to fire up these kind of games and let them, like the Ridge Racer, and just let them run in the background while I do things around the house. Run their little demos. I just confirmed Tuesday for me. I'm an East Coaster. East Coast. East Coast. From coast to coast. So let's get back into the automatic transmission and see if we can finish first place. So I thought I was remembering incorrectly that the original was, it is not a progression, right? It's not, if you do this, then you go to the next track. Oh, I did it. I do it every time. I get a little strong on that gas pedal on the start, and that just puts me way behind. Let's see if we can make a little better run here. I think second place was the best I've done so far. Maybe I'm racing a little too aggressively. Maybe I need to let go of that gas pedal a little bit around those curves. Overcorrected. Come on, there you go. Get them tires back on the track. Watch yourself. Oh, I didn't slow down nearly enough. Gotta brake before the turn, Brian. Now brake through the turn. Trying to figure out if there's any catch-up mechanic here. I have not seen the first place racer, I think. I just did a little skid there. I fall way behind. Okay, the final lap. There we go. All right, let's hit those brakes. Yikes. A little better. A little better. Maybe a little too much braking. A little overcorrection. Eek. Big turn, big turn. Nice little drift through there. Oh. Well, like this is a nice little jam, whatever this is right here. Oh, hit my front bumper just a little bit there. But a Nichicon, I would be doing much better. Oh, man. Did you see that? All right. She's always in third, so I feel like there's a little bit of a setup here. Oh, come on. Oh, if I'd have pulled that off, it'd have been all right. Is this the checkpoint or is this the end? This is the end. Oh, come on. Oh, neck and neck. Couldn't do it, though. Couldn't do it. Tonda says I used to watch my friend play this a bunch at his house, but I didn't really play it until much later. Yeah. Not my best run. Not my best run. Ooh. All right. It is a little over 2 hours in, so we got to get ready for work tomorrow. First day back in about 4 or 5 days, so got to get back to it. Got to get back to the day job. Earn that check. And then come back here and stream some more on Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where Tonda Gosa will be tuning in with his new OLED. I'm very excited. Tonda, thank you. Captain Kipper, you as well. Hopefully, I'll figure out a way to play the arcade version in a better fashion. I looked at my Steam Deck to see if it would run on there in the MAME on that one. It does the same thing. It just closes out on me. So obviously the ROM set I have is not gonna work. So we'll see how I do it. Meanwhile, I want you guys to have a wonderful evening or day, wherever you're at. And we'll be back, like I said, on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for some more Ridge Racer. We got to move through these a lot faster. I only played the first one. I was hoping I could play. Let's do a quick little look here at the Ridge Racer series and which ones I was hoping to cover versus what's going to be the reality of it. Oh, there's a 3DS version. Great. Let's see. There is Ridge Racer from 93 at the arcade. There's Ridge Racer 2. Ridge Racer 1, 93 at the arcade. Then made it to PlayStation. Ridge Racer 2, I don't think it must have made it. Did it make it to the PlayStation? I'm not sure. Definitely arcade. Then there's Rave Racer, Ridge Racer Revolution, and then Rage Racer. And that's... Will we get to R4? I don't know. I'm going to start moving really fast. I think we'll probably cut it off at R4 regardless, because I don't think we'll get into Ridge Racer 64, Ridge Racer 5. That's everything from 2000. So probably Ridge Racer in the 90s is probably how we'll encapsulate this episode. I know, but I hate to squeeze R4 in because I feel like R4 needs an entire episode almost. But at this rate, it's going to be just one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. It's going to be a mention in 7 Ridge Racers. That's just the ones in the 90s. So I hate to just make it a footnote, right? It'll be 1/7 of the conversation. Boo. Right? So, boo. I don't want to do that. Matter of fact, I was talking to Scott when I first talked about this. I was like, we need to just cover just the arcade versions because once you start adding in the ports and stuff, it gets to be a lot of Ridge Racer. It really is. I mean, it really changed things. So, yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable squeezing it in. We'll see. We'll see. All right, then. You guys have a good night. Talk to you Thursday. Bye now. Oh, don't forget, Friday we'll be doing our community event night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you don't make it on Thursday, come back on Friday. We'll play some Jackbox games. All right, then. Remember to try the Goonies on the Commodore 64. Dadgum, you Captain Kipper. I will. All right, guys.